Hey, 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 welcome. Come on in. We got lots to cover. We have so much things to I have so much stuff to show you guys. So this may be like the biggest haul I have ever done here in this channel. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. So let's get to it. Welcome for those who are new. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification bell, the whole 9 yards. And for those who are coming back, mwah, kisses to y'all always. All right, I'm so happy to be here. Let's get to this. Enough chit chatting. I can't wait to show you guys what I've gotten. I did get I got my Michaela palette. Whoop 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 whoop. All right, this may be the biggest haul ever. I'm gonna wrap up all the goodies that I was able to grab to find this week from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. If you made it to this video, you probably have already seen the trip for that week, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you see and what you have on your end, your side of town, and what you were able to grab and what you're looking forward that you see here, you hoping to find at your store eventually. And I'll pray on that for y'all, okay? On top of that, I'm gonna incorporate into this TJ Maxx haul my palette from Glamlite, the Michaela Part 2. We'll get to that, and a couple of goodies I was able to grab from Ulta. Yes, this is gonna be a very busy week because I have tons of products to dive into and create looks and play with and review and do all of that for you guys. Let's get the TJ Maxx products out of the way, and then I'll share with you guys the remaining items. First, to start, I was able to grab the Sephora S Clean palette. These are like since 2020 type of products, or 2019 or 16. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I did spot the eyeshadow palettes of the S Clean line or brand from Sephora. They were mostly shimmers. I want me some matte and some different shade range to get everything situated on the eyes. Okay, so I passed out on that, but what I jumped on were the creamy palettes, the creamy blushes. If y'all know, I get to be under the rock sometimes, but once I resurface, I come to enjoy what the world has to offer. And lately, these cream blushes is what I've been loving, and I cannot have enough of them. I am diving into any type of cream blushes that I can get to find. So finding these cream blushes were just a great find for me. So Clean Velvet Cream Blush Palette. And this is supposed to be velvety, soft hybrid cream to powder blushes to create a natural and seamless flush that lasts throughout the whole day. So this one, I don't even see any type of... Oh, Candid is the name of this one. It's so tiny back there. So Candid is this one. It's much lighter, and what really grabbed me towards this palette was this shade. It's a cream to powder for real. And I'm not sure about the pigmentation. Perhaps it's, I will go ahead be able to build it up. Can't wait to put that on the face. And then today I made my last round, and I was able to find the other face palette, also cream blushes, but these are much more deeper tones. Oh my god, there's so much to cover. And this is Spiced, the name of the palette. Same thing, cream to powder. It also has this similar to the corally shade, but deeper. I think that's exactly... Is it red or orange? I can't tell. What do you guys see? It's red? I guess. See, definitely I would perhaps dive into both. It's orange, guys. I don't know. This shade right here is a deeper form of that one, and I can deepen that up. I really can't wait to see me using this palette. Look at this color. This will be great on darker skin tone, but I know it's still gonna be great on me. It's so pretty. This brownie shade, like cream to powder. I don't think I even have any cream to powder blushes. Like, you know, under the rock I be. So I can't wait to play and create looks with this, or you know, use it all over the face, either as lipstick or eyeshadows or blushes, whatever it may be. Okay, and these palettes were for $6.99. Love. Next up we have this Revolution Pro HD contour palette. This bad boy right here. I looked this up. This is a palette that it looks different. I think this is another one they have. Light medium. They might have had an older one from like 2016 type of thing, or this may just be it, but I'm looking at the shades here, and I did see a tutorial of this going back to 2016. The shades can somewhat looks different. Hopefully this is a much newer version of that palette. They had a cream and a powder one, so this one is the powder contour palette. It could be super old, but I like it. Look at all these shade range on here, and I really went in for these darker shades. Oh shit, man, it just may be, do y'all see anything but grayness on the skin? Do y'all see anything besides like grayish situation happening? Like, I think I got y'all. These are the deepest shades. I don't know how this is gonna look on my skin. It looks very ashy and grayish. I don't see any chocolatey. On looking at it, it looks, you know, rich and everything. Man, I think I got man. Anyway, we'll try to see how this can work. Hopefully I, you know, make that happen. This is it on the finger, somewhat kind of dark, but swatching it is really ashy. Really ashy. We'll see about that. All right. Next up we have this So Dope palette from Makeup Obsession. This could have also been a dupe of the what's this brand called? The Melt Cosmetics brand, like that green palette they had back in the day. And this is very old, but I do like the shades on here, you guys. Like, super nice. And they're green, and there's like brown neutral shades and shimmery shade. And this palette, I love how these, you could, you know, take them out and mix and match the shades, change them how you want on this palette. I love my Makeup Obsession palettes just for that purpose. I barely use them, but I just like to have them for that purpose. Eventually, all the palettes that I have, I could sum up all the shades in one palette or mix and match them within each other. But look here, this shade is stunning. Oh, it feels dry. It felt really dry. Let's try this and try some of the shimmers. If y'all have these palettes, let me know. This is what that green looks like. It felt kind of dry. This is Smoke, like a greenish bluish shade on here. I don't have the Mel Cosmetic palette to kind of compare the two, which I'm sure it's already been done, and I'm under the rock, and you know, now I'm like, ooh, yeah, right. But these are, I mean, this is for my personal use. You know, if y'all want to see a look of this palette, I will be here to do just that for y'all. But I will definitely use this palette and see how it performs. Our next item is our Milani Strobe Light Liquid Highlighter. Again, I have never ever used any liquid highlighter. Have I? I don't think so. So I came across this couple of times in the past. I never bothered grabbing it, but since liquid highlighter and you know, creamy bronzers, that's what's in right now, this golden or glowy under skin type of situation, that's what we popping right now, glass skin. So I figured I would try this, or even have it on my in my foundation, to see how it just could give me some luminosity on the skin, like that e.l.f. product that's having everybody go crazy, comparing it to Charlotte Tilbury's creamy situation. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I could even have, oh, this is, I don't think I could do that, but I can try, like apply this all over the face as they do with the e.l.f. stuff, and then apply the foundation over it. And look how beautiful it is. It does not feel, you know, grainy or shimmery, and it dries fast. It dries super fast, and it feels matte. It doesn't feel oily or anything, but y'all see the glow. Can't wait to use that. I cannot wait. Oh my god, it's just stuck on here. It's stuck on here. Yes, so I cannot wait to use this glowing highlighter. And our next product, which I think I kind of did a boo-boo on that one, hopefully I'm able to return it, is this Physician Formula palette. I came across it twice. $7.99. It wasn't bad for that price, for the amount of products that's on here. But the bummer part is the fact that you telling me you have a whole page of bronzer, and none of them or like deep dark shades for the darker brown skin girls. Like that irks my nerve. It really irks me. If your darkest shade is gonna be this, and for my skin tone it may not even show, what are you leaving? Where are you leaving the deeper shades that comes after me? I feel some type of way about that. So although even if it works on me, what do you still have to offer the deeper shades that comes after me? Yeah, it works on me, but what about them? So this is I'm only interested on the darkest shade. This is supposedly a limited collection. So butter bronzer, and we have the deepest shade being sculpting bronzer, endless summer. So there's some shimmers on here, there are some highlights, but there are still some bronzers. Bronzer, light bronzer, sun-kissed bronzer, deep bronzer. Yo, this is what they're considering as a deep bronzer. Hopefully as swatching it comes in deeper. Sunset bronzer, Brazilian glow, endless summer, and sculpting bronzer is this very deep, well, I'm saying very deep, supposedly the deepest shades on this palette. Let's go ahead and swatch that. I don't know if you guys have this palette, or if when it came out, if y'all ever went and grabbed this palette, because I don't think I've ever seen any. Y'all see? Do you see any bronzer? I don't think I've ever seen any bronzer from Physician Formula that's dark enough for my skin tone. It has a smell to it. I've never used their highlight, but it feels soft. This is the highlight. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this palette. So I have that. Then again, we have the middle part, which has tons of eyeshadows. I've never used Physician Formula shadows before, so that's another case to that kind of build up my curiosity. And perhaps these brown shades, there's no name on here. Oh, perhaps in the back, right? Coco Loco is this deep brown shade that supposedly should have been a bronzer on that side of that palette. Yeah, this is what I would need on that side as a bronzer for my skin tone in the deeper ones. There's a nice black on here. I can't wait to use. I'm excited for the highlight, the eyeshadow part of the palette. Then again, this looks very similar to my Disney collections from iHeart Revolution. It's giving me the vibe with the swirly feel on the palette, on the shades and stuff. Perhaps they copy off of this one, or I don't know, whatever. All right, and then we have blushes, more blushes. I've never used their blushes. For those who have, let me know how they feel. There's some shimmery blushes on here, rarely any matte blushes. This pink here is like a Barbie pink. Looks light, too light for me. There's no deep, rich shade on here. So this is like, this ain't for me. As much as I may want to make it work with the shadows, the eyeshadows on here. Let me try the shimmers of these eyeshadows. And the pen and that eyeshadow, oh fuck, damn, sorry. The shimmer of this eyeshadow is beaming, and it's buttery. Oh wow, yeah, I'm very excited about this eyeshadow palette side of it. Oh wow. Oh, that's nice. Perhaps that's what may convince me to keep this palette around. The blushes, yeah. The bronzers, yeah. Just the middle part. And it was just for $8, so that's not a big loss. And I perhaps could gift it to a lighter skin person that could make good use of this. Next product. This is long. Like, I'm already at 20 minutes already. We'll see if I could edit everything and shorten it up. I did grab me the Glossier Super Bounce Hyaluronic Acid Vitamin B5 Serum. This baby right here. This, I cannot wait to use it, you guys. Hyaluronic acid. We all need that. We all need some hyaluronic plump juiciness into our skin. It feels super light, as it should, right? Refreshing. When does it expire? It has a 12-month shelf life on there, so we're good. I just need to make sure I use it within that 12 months, which most likely will happen. This was how much? $12.99. Let's move fast. I grabbed me the Too Faced Comeback Queen, the Too Faced Lady Bold lipsticks. Lipstick National Day, is that what's going on around right now? At Ulta, they had these on there, buy one get one 50% off and stuff. They had a whole bunch of other shade, including these. So I'm better off getting it from this for $8, $7.99 it was for. So I got me both shade I'm Thriving, and Comeback Queen. So they're like 04 and 03, 03 and 04, right next to each other. Oh, it's creamy. It is creme. I did see this one. Oh, look at this. This is super creamy. Are these matte? I didn't even look. More like a creamy, satiny feel to them. So these two I got. I cannot wait to put it on the lips. I did get me lip injection lip gloss in the shade of Soulmate as well. Also a nude. Love the packaging. I love me a thick gloss, and this is just that. It does have a sweet smell to it. No, it doesn't taste any. Oh, it has like the minty. It is a plumping lip gloss, right? Yeah, it has the minty taste to it. Look how gorgeous this is. Listen, I am so close to go to Ulta and just grab me a damn Too Faced foundation. I'm still trying to hunt down the foundation that started coming out at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I cannot find my shade, and I'm like, oh, I cannot hold on much longer. My interest, my excitement is just enticing. I just want to finally get me this Too Faced product, the powder and the foundation, and call it a day, because there's so I could go for so long without it. So that's about that with the products from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Our next lined up item is the Ulta products. So Ulta, from the national lipstick situation that's going around, I grabbed me this set right here. This is a nude peach lipstick from Juvia's Place. They had all the lipsticks displayed, old and new and everything there. Buy one get one 50% or 30% off. However the deal was. So I was like, you know what? I wanted to get more lip products, but I'm like, let me slow down. So I got me this one. This is from their previous lip line. This is a velvet matte, and Vogue is the name of the shade. A nice light, almost like it's an orange, but the lightest shade of orange. This is what it looks like. And imagine pairing it up with a brown lip liner or any lip liner. I went and grabbed me this NYX Shine Loud lip pencil. This was the darkest shade there in the bunch, because everybody's jumping on this sale for the lipstick, national lipstick situation. Yeah, that lipstick, the lip liner along with that will pair up really nice. Anyway, this is in the shade of Rebel King. Super cute. That's a nice deep brown. We got that, right? And then in the hunt of their new blush duo, I kept going from one Ulta to the next. They do have them there. They have the truck that came in, and there's boxes on top of boxes in their storage. So they have not yet pulled out. They have the display there and everything, but they have not yet pulled out the new blushes. And since I noticed how these blushes duos are so stunning, mind you, I never cared to get the first two blushes that came out with their bronze, or after their bronze collection. I used that bronze palette that they had, the rustic bronze, as my damn blushes. So I left these blushes alone, but knowing that these new color range are now here and they look great, and I'm like, hold on, what have I been missing on these older blushes? Volume 1 and volume 2, because that was there before. So I went and grabbed me volume 1 to start, because I couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to see and taste and smell these shades on my face already. and see what it's about. I am yet to, they keep telling me, yesterday I went and they told me that they are unloading stuff and to come back today. But y'all know I'm not an online person. I have it sitting in my cart online. I didn't press the button because I want to see them in person and feel and taste and touch, okay, before I decide to do so. So I went and grabbed me volume 1, which is more the orangey that's been sitting there, and I never paid them no mind. And this, I don't know what to call this shade. This is like a purple burgundy. I do not have any shades this color, any blushes this color, but this is a nice orangey corally shade, and it will work just fine with the new lipstick that I got, because the lipstick itself is kind of like a tad bit lighter than this, but in the same shade range. That was a good connection. I didn't even process it. So I can't wait. I can't wait to use my Juvia's Place product all over again, incorporating these new products on here. And also, woo, oh my God, so much to do. I got me this palette. This is the Nomad by Juvia's palette. The Nomad palette. So we've been had this palette, and I do not have me the Nomad palette, so I grabbed this one, and your girl gonna play and slay with these greens and mustard yellows. I cannot wait to use this palette. I love this palette. I love looking at it. It feels good. It looks good. The size of the pens are good. The pigmentation of the shades are also good. And then we went and grabbed the Garden of Juvia's. All right. I still feel like they should have called it Juvia's Garden instead of Garden of Juvia's. Juvia's Garden. That's it. If y'all even thinking of changing it, use Juvia's Garden. That sounds better. It's simpler and just and over with. Okay, I got me it. She is here. She is stunning. This should have been come out for fall, for spring, because I have a spring vibe looking at her, you know, with all these butterflies and these flowers blooming and coming out of her, and just, oh, that's me. I feel like this could be me someday with all these plants I got going on here. I'm just missing the butterflies. But this pastel palette, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's so damn beautiful to look at. I might as well use it on a look and review it for you guys, and play with it. This gives me monochromatic type of vibe. Like you pop the matte of that shimmer color, the same color around the shimmer, and then you done and go. This is not something I can mix here, mix there, whatever, do too many crazy stuff, because the colors themselves are crazy. They're bright and onto your face type of shades. That collection does have eyeliners that came with it. I did swatch them at the store. There was that deep blue one. I really wanted to grab it, but I'm like, is it $15 for a teensy bit of liner? I'll pass. I'll hold off on it for now. And that marigold shade, this yellow, you guys, that's popping. I can't wait to play with this. I can't wait to play with the Nomad. I can't wait to put on these blushes. I have more goodies of Juvia's Place to put on the face. The more the merrier. So yes, I'm excited. And last but not least, I have been waiting since July the 5th for this palette. I've never ever had to wait for so long for a palette. More reason for you guys to agree with me about this online ordering situation. I don't like it. I hate it. They got you, they hold on, they got you by the balls. They already take your money and now you gotta wait, going back and forth, waiting. I can't decide. I mean, I really was holding off buying new palettes because I was expecting this palette so badly. So, but it didn't work. My life still had to go on. I still had to get products to review for you guys. So I went on with my life, and the heck with this Michaela Part 2 palette. When it gets here, it gets here. I ain't gonna let it control my life, okay? Then finally, it came in yesterday. And I was like, finally? Dang, what took you so damn long? And I noticed, and I kind of sensed that when this palette first came out, all the bigger and badder influencers received them from their PR as a PR package, like the whole collection. Like, I'm like, how many fucking palettes are there for all these influencers to receive for free? And the ones that are buying the palette have to suffer. Although I would have loved to be one of those eventually, someday, one day, to be one of those receiving products from big companies and big brands, big and better brands out there to review, because that's the goal here at the end of the day for me. Like, I want to be the source of me telling y'all the truth and nothing but the truth about any of these products, and companies using me to let y'all know the truth and nothing but the truth. I know they may not want me to tell you guys the truth about nothing but the truth, but I am here for y'all, for my peoples, okay? So finally, this palette is here. I did find this, the first palette of the first Glamlite Michaela palette at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, like days before this came out. I was super excited. That kind of gave me the idea or the urge of testing it, feeling it from the first palette to know whether this palette would be worth my coins. Then finally, I went in and bought it because the first palette was just that stunning. This is this Angelical baby palette here. Same covering on the outside, but the inside, instead of her having the silvery glitters on the inside, she has the gold chunk of glitters on the newest one, the Part 2. But she took the glitter effect up a notch, because the chunk of these, either they're glasses or metals, whatever they are, they're much thicker. Like, these are shimmer. Oh shit. Like, these are like feathery type of shimmers. Rookie business, right? But this is a bad bitch business. Like, it's thick and heavy. You feel it bouncing in and out of the bouncing into the covering here. I love. Okay, let's get down to business. The nitty-gritty of this palette. Here she is. That's what I've been waiting weeks and weeks for. The green, the first roll, just took my breath away. I know this palette is mainly known for the green colors on here, or perhaps that's the whole effect we want to get because it's a green palette. But I swatched the purples from this palette, the shimmers. Like, she has more shimmer purples on here and more matte purples on here. Imagine combining the matte purples and the shimmer purples. Or are they even identical in color, the mattes with the shimmers? I really am going to dig and study these two palettes to know what the differences are. Besides the green, more green on this one. There's also greens on here, or any of the greens on here on the second palette. Okay, one is more bluish and the other one is more greenish. So I don't know, we'll see. If I ever come up with an inch of suspicion, I'm gonna let y'all know. Don't mind me. Listen, my peoples, my loves, it's been a long one. I told y'all, I warned y'all, this was the biggest haul ever in this channel. I don't know if I'm gonna fill it for the next week coming. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to review all these products on time to post them out, because it's just now the random YouTubers are getting their shipment as well of these palettes, and now they're starting to push that video through, although the big dogs have already stolen the spotlight. I ain't hating, I just wish to be one of them someday. Okay, love, love, love. We will give the Michaela Part 2 palette its own spotlight. We will give Juvia's Place its own spotlight. We will give these products from TJ Maxx and Marshall their own spotlight. What else I got? That's about it. I can't wait for you guys to hear from you guys, your comments of this video, what you like, what's exciting, which one you guys want me to dive in first. I cannot wait. It's Friday night. I'm gonna dive into one of them here and there, but y'all let me know still, and I can push whichever one is requested the most, whether it's the Michaela palette, swatch and looks, whether it's the Juvia's Place products, the Garden of Juvia's palette, or the Nubian palette or the Nomad palette. What else? Or whether it's the TJ Maxx products, y'all let me know. Please help me decide. Please guide me. Y'all here, you guys are very supportive, and I trust and thank you guys for being here. This is it, my loves. My lips are dry. I am hungry and tired. I need something to drink and eat. I will see you guys on the next one. If you have not subscribed thus far, please do so. Help your girl out. Until next time, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.